everybody, this is Mark the Game Shark here with another episode of Game Pickups. And I know it's been like forever since my last Game Pickups, but as you guys already know, I'm still unemployed, so I can't really spend much on video games. Like, my girlfriend said, like, it's okay if I can spend like a little bit, like once in a while. Like, I'm sure of like 1 week if I bought like a $5 video game, it won't, break the bank. So it's like, oh, I can't pay the mortgage because I bought a $5 video game. Like, no, that's not, it makes no sense. So that's why this game pickup video is like all of everything from like, I don't know, since August of last year. So without further ado, let's get started. So I started going to a new video game spot. It's called ABXY Games. And they just opened up in the Nerd Mall down the street, which is pretty fun. I've been hanging out there on Thursday nights. They have a board game night, so I've been starting to get into board games. I'm not into like the card games like Magic the Gathering or any of that stuff, but regular board games I'm pretty interested in. And it's been fun. I've been enjoying playing the different games that we've played so far. So yeah, they have games, and they're really cheap. So I don't know if the owner like just doesn't care. Like, he's like, whatever. Like, I've never met the owner. He's only there like certain days, but you can still buy the games because they all have like one cashier connected, and they connect to all the different little stores inside, which is kind of interesting. So yeah, so I bought a bunch of stuff from them. I think that's basically the majority of my game pickups. But besides it, before I do that, let's get into these two things. I ended up picking up an NES Classic Edition. Finally, they had a gajillion of these at Target, and I ended up picking one up. I used my my Christmas money that I got from my girlfriend's parents to pick this guy up. I was on the fence of either getting this or the PlayStation Classic, since it was like, I think they had it on sale for like $35 or whatever at Target. Ugh. Damn nose itches. But I decided to go with the NES Classic because I know like there's like a lot of flaws with the PlayStation Classic, and like to fix it you need like a gajillion dollar fucking keyboard or something to access the root. And to like change it to NTSC, I'm like, I'll just stick with this. I'm not sure if I'm gonna mod this guy or not. It's pretty hefty. I thought this was gonna be lighter. I know the actual console itself is pretty light. Or if I'm gonna just keep it as is. But I don't know, maybe I'll just find, I think I might just buy one of those like cheapo knockoff ones and try and just like emulate that instead. And I just might keep this as is. But I think I might actually play it. I know a lot of people just buy it and they just show it on the shelf, but there's really no point not to open it since there's no seal. So what the hell? Might as well open it and enjoy it, at least for a couple of times, and then put it on the shelf. But yeah, finally got myself a NES Classic. Now, this is actually worth it for like $60, but the SNES Classic for $80, I think that's a little too steep, in my opinion. And then I always shop at Aldi for my groceries, and they had like a bunch of clearanced toys from Christmas time, and I actually saw this. It was Frogger Plug and Play. And it's funny because I didn't want to pick it up with there's me, my girlfriend, and my daughter. And I want to pick it up in front of her. I know she would have a fit, even though this was like only like $10, brand new. Like, how can you go wrong with that? So what I ended up doing, I hid this. I was like, all right, I'm going to hide it, and I'll be back like in 2 more days anyway, because I like to pick up snacks for myself. And sure enough, it was still there, so I picked it up. For $10, like, who won it? And like, it's like in a cute little box. Like, I've been eyeing this thing up ever since they sold these at Target, but the Target ones, like, boxes like this big and like this wide. I'm like, why? Just a little plug and play. So this is like a little cute. It's nice and small. And I actually fire this thing up tonight. My daughter and I were playing this tonight. It's a pretty good game. It's the only flaws I have is like the joystick seems a little loose, and it's not the original Frogger, which is kind of dumb. It's I mean the game's basically Frogger, but the music is totally different. And when you die, it sounds like the death of when you die in Contra, which I thought was kind of weird. I was like, well, that's bizarre. I'm hearing the doom or whatever the heck that was when you actually died in Frogger. But yeah, you just hear the Contra death. I'm like, oh wow, that doesn't belong there at all. So yeah, so I got Frogger Plug and Play. It's not bad. Definitely worth it for $10. And then we get into random assortment of cheapo games I got at ABXY Games. So I guess we'll start off with these things. I end up getting this PlayStation 2 game. I've never even heard of it. Looks kind of like a hidden gem. It's called Malice. It's kind of like a 3D platformer. I guess kind of like Ratchet and Clankish type of platformer. I don't know. I never played it. Looks neat. So look forward to checking that out. What else do we got? Got this Genesis game, Junction. I've never even heard of it. And this game looks pretty cool. It's like a weird puzzle game. So, pretty cool. For $4, like, seriously. Like, this thing goes for like, I think like $12. Sold listings on eBay I saw, so not bad. What else we got in here? Got this game, Jumper, Griffin Story on the Wii. I have no idea what this game's about. It looks really interesting. Jump through time and space and live without boundaries. This looks like some crazy action sequence right there. Jumper. $3. Can't beat that with a stick. And I got then when I had my one job for like 3 weeks, I ended up I was like, you know what, I'll pick up some limited run Switch games. So I got like a little stack of Switch games. We got Night Trap. And unfortunately, I'm definitely behind the ball with the limited run games for the Switch since I can't buy any of them since I'm currently unemployed. But we got Thumper. I like the foil like looking cover on this guy. It's kind of looks pretty interesting. We got another foil cover, Oxenfree. And lastly we got, was it Kingdom New Lands? Yeah, Kingdom New Lands. It's like some cell shaded side scroller, maybe. Looks interesting. Is that it for that? Ah, and then we got the Rebel Gaming Club's CD, which is in my car right now. They gave me the stickers as well. So I've been actually jamming out to this tonight actually. So always love listening to RGC while driving around. There's that one. There's that. And then I got a crap ton. I've been on a huge 7800 kick. I don't know if I'm going to go for a full set for the Atari 7800. There's not that many games for it. I think there's only like 70 or so. And they're all cheap. No one cares about them. They're cheap as chips. But I got a bunch of games. We got Robotron 2084. The box is all beat up, but oh well. Game's in there, the manual's in there. You know, I tried to like fix it up as best as I could. But whatever. I'm not really, I'd rather go for just a loose cart, but if I can only get they only have the box, then I'll pick it up. It's reasonably priced. Then we got Winter Games. We got here one-on-one basketball. We got Choplifter. We got Asteroids, which looked really good on the 7800. You know what? I think the only reason the 7800 didn't do so good, besides coming out when Nintendo did, is they used the same sound chip as the 2600. Like, what were they thinking? Like, really? Like, the graphics are really good, but then you have the fucking old-ass sound from fucking Atari. I mean, what the fuck were they thinking? Like, the graphics are better, but come on now. And also, Dig Dug. Last but not least, Dig Dug. I don't know, but I do know that I like it. And this is the new store I've been going to, ABXY Games. So yeah, that's it. That's all. Like I said, it's not that much. Everything was super cheap. Yeah, I think the most expensive thing I've actually paid was $10. Well, yeah, Frogger and the Rubber Charm, $10. I mean, I'm on the Switch games, but that's when I was working. But oh well. So that's it, guys. Yeah, that's all I got for 2018. So hopefully we'll see what happens in 2019. I'm gonna start doing more live streams, hopefully. So look forward to that. Got some Let's Plays I want to do. Might do one tonight. I have no idea. Depends on how I feel. I still have to do my games I beat in 2018. I beat 47 games, so I'm trying to figure out how to set that up, because I don't want it to be too long, but I want to be informative as like the games I think people would enjoy, that I were like kind of hidden gems that no one really talks about. So yeah, that's all I got. I'm rambling on too much. I gotta stop doing that. Gotta like a YouTube noob again. Jesus Christ, I haven't made a video in forever. Well, besides I just did a chit chat a couple days ago. But until then, next time, this is Mark the Game Shark signing out. Have a good night.